Hi guys, I just came back from literally being out all day. I'm exhausted. It's like 91 Fahrenheit outside. I step outside for like 2 minutes and I start sweating. That's how bad it is. It's right now 6 o'clock and I'm actually going to start answering your questions that you guys left me the last time. Oh my gosh, just being outside is like, it's a lot. Anyways, let's get this started. So first one, have you ever struggled with extreme hunger? For me, it gets really bad some days. Yes, I did struggle with extreme hunger. That happened to me in the beginning of my recovery, and when I was at the hospital, I was eating around 4,500 calories, but I was still hungry majority of the days, which wasn't so good. It was like a little bit overwhelming because I was eating so much that my brain was just giving me a lot of negative thoughts about it. I was already eating a lot, but some days I was just very hungry before snacks or meals. So I did struggle with that, and it was when I was at the hospital. Then after that, I do not think that I have done it, but if there's any advice I can give you is to stop labeling things. I don't like to place any label like all in or extreme hunger. It's just hunger. Yes, you are hungry, maybe you are extra hungry some days, and that's completely normal. That happens to even my mom. My mom some days is just extra hungry, and that's what happens. My friends, they tell me like, oh my god, I feel so anxious today with like food and I just cannot stop eating, or I'm stressed and I'm eating. It's just, you're human. And of course when your recovery is way much more because your body is trying to take in as much as possible of the food that you didn't get for years or maybe months or maybe even weeks. So just listen to your body and stop placing labels. Even all in, I don't really like that label. Just recover. Okay, that's it. You know what to do. Book character crush. Oh, I love this question. I will say my favorite right now, and like since I've read it and watched the TV show, is just Anthony from Bridgerton. He's my crush. I cannot, like, I don't know, when I was reading the book I was like, damn, this boy, I love him so much. Who else? With like the Confess book, I think his name is Miles. I love him. From Colleen Hoover, Confess. He's amazing. I really love him. Who else? I don't think there's another one that I'm like, oh, this boy. Maybe, I don't know, every Bridgerton guy, I'm just like, this boy. Like right now I'm reading the fourth one, and I already read the third one, and when I was reading the third one I was like, oh, Benedict, oh my gosh. And then now that I'm reading the fourth one, I'm like, Colleen, oh my god. Like, I don't know, every single guy that is like cute and kind of nice and kind of, I don't know, romantic, I fell in love with. Hi guys, it's Dani from the future, and I'm here to introduce you to the sponsor of this video, Bob and Brad. Bob and Brad were kind enough to send me their new eye massager, and I'm gonna do a little unboxing because I'm super excited to try them. I've been getting a lot of migraines the last couple of, I think, weeks already, and they're super random. So I'm super happy that I'm now going to be able to try something to see if it helps or not, and of course I'll keep you guys updated. So here's the little unboxing. First, this is how it comes. A little storage bag so that you can take it everywhere you want. Maybe I was thinking about going on an airplane, you know? This will be very cool. Now when we open it, this is how it looks like. It's actually so cool, and I already tried them, but I don't know, they feel like super comfortable, and I just wanted to share that with you. You can also put like music in here, so I'm gonna try to do that. I'm going to connect it with my phone so that I can listen to my own music instead of like boring kind of like hospital and like supermarket type of music. I'm gonna put my own music. It also comes with the little volume change just in case you want to like go up or down, pressure change, because remember, it's a massager as well, and this is impressive, but heat change as well. You can put it cold or hot. It also comes with the little charger right here. It's USB port, so super easy, super simple to find the little cube that goes with it. We're gonna try it now. I'm actually super excited for my mom to come back from work so that she can try it as well. I don't know if you guys can see anything, but I can totally feel something going on. If you have been on my Instagram, like watching my stories as well, you will know that I've been getting like headaches, and I think it's because of my screen time, because you guys know I work from like my computer and phone, so I'm always staring at screens. And this would have been so handy last night because I was in so much pain and I felt so tired. Oh my gosh, I feel super warm. It's kind of nice. Like, I imagine you can take it to work too and just put it like on your lunch break if you have like more time after eating. That'll be nice. Okay, we're gonna change the... Wait. Low heat. High heat. No temperature. Okay, so we don't have cold. We have heat. And I guess this one is pressure.
Moderate pressure.
Moderate.
Strong pressure.
A strong pressure. I'm scared about the strong. Okay, yeah, that's a strong.
No pressure.
No pressure. You guys, this is cool. I think I'm gonna start using it every day after work. Because as I told you, I've been getting a lot of headaches after working my computer for 8 hours. No, 8+ hours. So thank you so much, Bob and Brad. I will keep you guys updated. And if you guys want to buy it as well and try it with me, I will leave the link in the description box. Anyways, you guys know I already did like another promo with Bob and Brad. And to be completely honest, I'm just super happy because I watched Bob and Brad for many years for their physical therapy videos. Because you guys know I've been getting injured like everywhere, and they have always been super helpful. So when they contact me, I was like screaming, crying. Yeah, it was like such a proud moment for me to be working with them. So I hope you guys like it as well. I trust these guys with my life. I know they know what they're doing with everything that they post and also create. So yeah, that's the little promo in here, but also recommendation if you want to try it as well. Anyways, let's go back to the Q&A. Next one, if you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go? Okay, I was thinking about this for a little bit. And first, I always wanted to go to Hawaii. And I don't know if you guys know, or like, you must know that right now a tragedy happened in Maui. Yeah, Maui. And I would love to still go there, but to volunteer. Like that, if you could tell me like, hey, you can go volunteer in Maui, I will totally do that. But if you're telling me like vacation, I will say like Australia. I've always wanted to go there and like see it in person and stuff. So I don't know. Favorite fruit? I love all berries. I'm obsessed with bananas. I eat at least one banana a day. I love them, and it's better when they're like super ripe and super sweet. Amazing. And then apples. Those are like my top 3. What was your favorite snack in recovery? Ice cream and graham crackers, and it still is. It's the best, but I didn't remember that snack was the one that I used to eat all the time when I went inpatient. So it's kind of weird how something that I used to eat because I had to became something that I eat now because I want to, and because I think it's yummy and it has zero guilt attached to it. I'm just like super happy about that because it's my favorite thing to eat. Next one, do you buy any of your books or do you mostly borrow them from libraries? I borrow them all. I don't buy any book. I don't reread my books. I used to buy my books, but I realized that I I don't know, I could afford them, but it's just like I don't really read it more than once, and I think it's actually super beautiful that you can borrow books from the library that other people have read before, and it's just like a little community in there. I don't know how to explain it, but I just find it like super beautiful, and like to share, all of us to be sharing books, it's really nice, because if we're being honest, we're just gonna read it maybe once or twice, and if I want to reread another book again, then I can just go there and buy it. So and buy it, no, and borrow it once again, like twice if I want to. But yeah, I don't buy any other. The last one that I bought was Midnight Library, and then I returned it when I realized that it was at my library, and that's like the first book that I borrowed from the library this year. When I realized that I could do that, I either borrow it on a physical thing, or I use my Kindle, and there's a page called no, there's an app called Libby. So you download the app and you go to like your local library in there, it should be there, and you can like borrow the books from the Kindle. And again, like before I was like, no, like if I'm gonna read, I am only going to read if it's like physical. I'm never gonna use like a Kindle, it doesn't feel the same, whatever. But then you kind of like, I told myself like, Dani, don't be stupid, like for real, you can borrow it for free and read it, just do it. And when I started doing it, I actually realized that I freaking love my Kindle. I love it, I love it. I would rather read on my Kindle or in my Kindle, I don't even know, I get those two mixed, but I would rather read with my Kindle than in the physical book. I don't know, I can take it everywhere without being scared that I'm gonna like damage the book. What was your biggest reason to recover? I just wanted to be happy. Like, it wasn't because of a body, because I stopped going to the gym, so I knew that my booty wasn't going to look perfect, or it wasn't because of my family, it wasn't because of boys or anything, or a career or anything. It was because I wanted to be happy, and I wanted to accomplish many things in my life, and I knew that the only way that I could do it was if I got better. I also wanted to like inspire you a lot, that you guys are one of the biggest motivations for me to recover, because I've always been very into helping people, and I know with my videos and with everything that I post, I'm just helpful to some of you guys, and that makes me extremely happy. And every time, like when I was starting this whole recovery thing, and I didn't want to, let's say, eat a snack after dinner or something, I'll think about it and I'll be like, no, I need to do it for them. Like, I'm gonna get better for them to then get better too, because we're all gonna be happy and we're all gonna be healthy and thriving. So thank you guys for being here. You guys are amazing. Do you like mountains? Yes, I do. Favorite Disney princess and less favorite princess. Favorite Disney princess will be, I don't know, I really don't watch a lot of Disney princesses. My favorite like movie from Disney is Lilo and Stitch. So Lilo is not really like a princess. I'll say Pocahontas. I don't know how to say it in English. I don't want to say it wrong. So in Spanish, Pocahontas. And I don't think I have a least favorite. I don't think so. I don't think about that. I don't know. What do you do when you're feeling down? Because Gara have been feeling the same. Okay, so the past few weeks, if you have been on my Instagram, the past few weeks I've been feeling like a little burnout and a little kind of weird. And that was when I started reading. Okay, so now whenever I feel a little down or something, I just take my Kindle, I just take my book, and I just place my focus on something else that is not my life and my own problems and struggles and mindset and stuff like that. I've been trying to also step away from social media quite a lot. I've been trying not to be in there scrolling and all of that. That's why I made my YouTube video about swapping my screen time with books. And since then, I just been doing that every single day. Like I've just been reading and reading and reading. Guys, I have read 7 books this month, and it's only August, I think 12 today. No, 13. So that's what I've been doing. I also listen to music. I spend time with my family. I love spending time with my family, and sometimes we do both. You know, we sit in the sofa and in the living room, and we put YouTube and we put a bunch of music and we just start singing. We put karaoke and we just sing along. It's really nice. It's really nice. Being with my family just makes me extremely happy. And I just remind myself that whatever happens, if I have them, and like when I have their love and their company, I just feel so much better. So maybe do that. I also have been hanging out with my friends. We went to see Barbie. I went to a coffee date last week, and we're planning on going again with another friend this week. So it has just been very good. I also take myself on solo dates. The last YouTube video that I posted about 24 hours eating what workers will pick for me, that day was like a solo day, the entire day for me. I just spent all day outside with myself, with my book, with my thoughts, and it was really nice. So all of that, it makes me feel so much better. This one, do you work out because you look great? I just wanted to would become a recovery if I don't work out. I do not work out. That's the whole question. That's the whole answer. I do not work out. And you shouldn't be focusing on like that when you're recovering. You should focus on like what makes you feel happy and how you feel. But I don't know, your body is smart, and your body will do what it needs to do. Who's your favorite character from Money Heist? I loved Tokyo, and I loved Nairobi, which is like super sad. If you have seen it, it will be like, oh yeah, it's sad. If you have not seen it, you will be like, why? But yeah, both. I actually love them all. They just make me laugh, and it was really nice. Also, Rio. Next one, what's your favorite ice cream flavor? Chocolate and cookies and cream. Those two are my favorite. Do you do any types of workouts nowadays? I do not do any workout. I just go for walks, because that's the question. Or just walking. Yeah, I just go for my morning walk, and that's about it. Do you ever feel doing what I do nowadays keeps you stuck in toxic food trends? I wouldn't say food trends. I actually don't think about it. I do them mainly, or I used to do them mainly to help you guys out, and also to help myself and keep myself accountable. But the last couple of weeks, I think I've been not doing them as much as often, because I just don't like to place my focus on what I eat anymore. I do them, or I used to do them, because I thought that they were super helpful, but the last couple of weeks I've been like really reflecting about it, and I just realized that I don't really want to continue to do them, because they will always lead to comparison. I will instead do like more fun videos, or maybe here and there a full day of eating, but just because it could be fun. For example, the day that I did the 24-hour challenge, but it wasn't even a full day of eating. It's just like showing you some of what I eat, and like different options that I got at different fast food places. But I have been leaning towards not doing them more. I don't know. They do not keep me stuck in any toxic food trend. I don't watch any other What I Eat Nowadays. I just do them, but I never watch them. That's when I realized, like, why do I do them if I don't even watch them? So I don't know. I struggle with any. Do you have any tricks to make the recovery easier? Yes, actually. Stop focusing so much on it or in it. Oh, I hate those two. I need to study that. Try to place your focus on something else, because the only thing that will keep you stuck, it's your mindset and you obsessing over your body, your weight, your food. No, focus on friends, focus on books, focus on your hobbies, focus on being outside because it's summer, and like saying yes to invitations and doing something else. That's like the biggest tip. Also, unfollow every single account that just cannot stop talking about recovery and cannot stop talking about their body and their food or working out. Like, I had to follow a bunch of fitness influencers that I used to follow, and it just makes my life so much easier. So that's the little tip that I have for you. How to deal with constipation in recovery. I don't know, you need to actually be nourishing your body like properly, because your constipation can also come from under eating, because that used to happen to me because I wasn't eating enough. My body was just trying to hold to every single piece of food that I was eating. So maybe it's that. Maybe you're not eating enough fiber, but if you're struggling with an ED, it's the less likely reason why you're constipated, because most people that struggle with an eating disorder will most likely be overeating fiber, which can also be a problem. So you need to have like the middle of fiber. But other than that, just try and eat as you can your fruit, your vegetables, but also, you know, regular foods, fun foods, and try to also just nourish your body properly, just not under eating. Were you smart in school? I feel like that's a little, I don't know, that question is a little, I don't want to sound like egocentric, but I was smart in some topics. Okay, we're gonna be honest in here. I didn't like social studies at all, or history or geography, nothing like that. So I never pay attention to those subjects. So my quizzes, all the tests that I will do on those subjects, I'll be like A, B, C, D, E, F, whatever, and I'll just put whatever, because I had no idea of anything, and I kind of regret it, because there's a lot of things that I now realize that I do not know, and I feel like an ignorant, but it was my fault. It was because I didn't ever pay attention to anything. My subjects, my favorite subjects were like math, chemistry, and physics. So in those, I was actually the one that will like tutor everyone else, and like people will ask me for like advice, or like, is this okay, like, can you help me with this, because I loved it. I love math and physics and chemistry. So those, so I was smart in some subjects. I was not so smart in other subjects. How's your pain right now? You know, it's kind of weird, because some days it's very painful, some days it's not painful at all. Yesterday it was very painful. It was a pain day. It was a lot of pain all over here, and on my shoulder, my back area. And then when I will do this, my hand will get like tingles and like little burning sensation. And lately also on my toe, which I think is because I have flat feet and I'm walking like this, because I don't have the cushion in here. I don't put the feet all together, and then my little toes get like this way and they start hurting. So it's kind of weird. My body's like all over the place, but today I'm feeling so much better. I don't know if that's a thing in here, but in Colombia you do that when you don't want to like jinx something. Anyways, I feel super good today. My medicine changed, and I think it's way much stronger. It makes me feel a little drunk when I take it, and like kind of dizzy, and kind of like my brain shuts down, which I do not like, but I do appreciate when I'm in pain, because it allows me to sleep. So I'm also having like muscle relaxers every single night with like the pain med that makes my brain shut down or shut off, whatever. So it has been better. Thank you so much for asking. You're awesome. Have you listened to Travis Scott's new album, Utopia? No, I have not. Favorite late night snack? Ice cream. Have you read The Gris Have Very Serious by late Bardugo? No, I have not, but maybe I will add it to my list. Do you know your love language? Example, physical touch, acts of kindness. I don't know, because I've never had a boyfriend, but when I read, I'm like, oh my god, yeah, physical touch will be so good. But when I used to, like, my first boyfriend when I was in Colombia, whenever he would like touch me, I'll be like, get away from me. So I don't know if it's like, I don't know, maybe it has to be someone that I fully trust, but it would be like physical touch. I do not like a lot of words. I like more actions per se. I get a little embarrassed. Like, I remember when he used to tell me like, oh, you're beautiful, I'll be like, ah, shut up, don't tell me that, because I'll be shy. And I don't know, I think it's physical touch if I really trust you. If not, I will like slap you if you touch me. Anyways, what's a culture that you have more curiosity to know and try? Culture that I have more curiosity, I don't know, maybe Greek. That would be fun. Or like maybe like just Europe in general. I don't know, it's kind of like similar to my country, but at the same time they have like different stuff that I'm like, damn. Anyways, do you speak French? I do not. What are you reading currently? I'm reading the fourth one in Bridgerton, which is called, I always forget the name of this one. For some reason, I know the name of all the books except for this one, literally. But it's the fourth one, and it's the one with Colleen and Penelope, which I'm very excited because the next season of Bridgerton will be about those two, which I don't understand because I need to see Benedict book on TV show right now, and I do not know what happened. Romancing Mr. Bridgerton, and I'm loving it. I'm on page 135. I haven't been reading quite a lot today because I think that I read so much the last couple of days that I'm just like, I read like 3 books in the last 3 days. So I'm like, right now I'm like taking a little break. Next one, ebooks or paper books. I already replied that, but again, I like more when I read on my Kindle. I don't know why. How's the acting class going? It's going really well. I'm super happy. I just did my second self-tape, and we do one self-tape every single class, and I've been loving it. I love being on camera. That's why I make my YouTube videos, because I freaking love it. I feel super comfortable with the camera. I love it. And I'm also like trying to get used to like acting with people around and not just with my camera. So it's going very well. Thank you so much for asking. Next one, what's your favorite color? It's like a shade of blue. That was my 15-year-old quinceañera dress was actually that color, and I'll put it in here if I can. That'll be my favorite color. Milk before or after cereal? I love you, but that's important. I love you too, but cereal and then milk. Okay, like I cannot put the milk if I don't know how much cereal I'm gonna eat. And the main thing of eating cereal is the cereal. Like the entry is the cereal. The milk is just the splashy splash on top, you know? So cereal, definitely. Why don't you answer ED related questions? I do answer them, but I don't really like to talk about it like all the time, because that's not like my main focus all the time. So whenever I do a podcast about like friendships, I ask you guys on my Q&A, like, guys, ask me questions about friendships. And then I don't like when people are like, oh, what about extreme hunger? And I'm like, we're gonna talk about a different topic. I think the best thing that you can do in your recovery is actually to place your focus on something else that is not always like recovery, because you're gonna keep being obsessed and stuck into that mindset, and you just need to see it clearly. Like, there's so much more things to think about in your life and outside of that. So that's why. But I do answer quite a bit of questions about EDs and eating disorder and whatever. Next one. Do you still have fear foods or bad body image days? I do not have fear foods, but I do have bad body image days. Yeah, not a lot, but I do. And when I say not a lot, it's because I don't really place my focus on my body anymore. I'm not like body checking all the time, or like, you know, going to the gym and seeing myself in the mirror and stuff like that. So I don't really focus on that. Whenever I go out with my friends, I just like to think that they love me because of who I am, and because I make them laugh, and because we talk too much, and I love that, and not because I look a certain way, and that's the way it is. My parents do not love me because I look skinny or because I have abs or whatever, so I shouldn't be placing my worth in my body either, and that's why I don't have them quite a lot anymore. When I do have them is, for example, when I put on a bikini or something and I feel a little insecure or bloated or full, but that happens and it's normal and it's okay. We're all humans and we're all gonna struggle with that, so it's okay. Have you watched Friends? No, I have not. Which countries would you like to visit? Venezuela. Would you like? No, I have visited Venezuela. Would I like to visit? Countries that I would like to visit. I've been talking so much that my mouth is kind of dry. Countries, I want to go to Greece. I want to go to Costa Rica. I want to go to Argentina. I want to go everywhere. I wish I could go everywhere. I swear. Okay, any advice on how to stop working out? If you have a gym membership, cancel your gym membership. That's what I did, and that took the pressure out of like, oh, but I really need to go because I'm paying for it. Well, if you don't have it and if you're not paying for it, you don't really need to go, right? And I don't know, it becomes easier when you're truly invested in like, hey, I really want to get better and I really want to heal my body, so I'm gonna take a break. And I know that exercise and working out will always be there for me if I ever want to come back or when I want to come back. So I hope you do it if you are recovering and if you want to get better. Because honestly, once again, recovering is not about how your body looks. It's about the mindset that you have towards your body and exercise and food and your life in general. So if you really want to recover, it's very smart idea to take a break, complete break. Not a question, but thank you for everything you do and getting me on Popcorners. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I love you, Grace. You're awesome. Next one. If you could only eat one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be? Oh my god. That's too much pressure, but it would be my yogurt bowl. My yogurt Japanese sweet potato bowl with berries, or I could like switch it up and do different flavors with yogurts and also different berries or bananas and any nut butter. Chef kiss, amazing, love it. How have you been? I've been like, I don't know, weird. That's what I want to say. What's your ultimate favorite food? Japanese sweet potato. I also love pizza. And what else? And bread. I love bread. Bread is so good. I'm like a weak. If you give me like a brioche bread, I'm weak. Next one. Do you have a job now, or I am a little confused? You are a little confused. Okay, so I really wanted to get a job, like a regular job, like outside of social media, and my work permit expired, and I've been trying to get into any other job with my expired work permit, just like trying to convince the boss, like, hey, it's coming, I swear it's coming, but they're like, no, when it's here, you contact me again, but if you don't have it yet, no. And I'm like, why are you making it so complicated? Because I really want to do something else, because I burn out of being like in my house. Like, I love doing social media, but I also want to do something else, okay? Anyways, next thing. Favorite Taylor Swift song? If you listen to her, I do listen to her. I love all her like old albums because it reminds me of my childhood. So any song that is like 22, Love Story. I'm not like a Swiftie. I'm not like the biggest, hugest fan of Taylor Swift. I was more of like a Justin Bieber, One Direction girly and Selena Gomez girly, but I like her and I like her music. Cruel Summer, really good as well. Love it. And the other one, the one with I'm so sick of fast as I can. And if I was a man, if I was a, I think if is it called If I Was a Man? I'm gonna say it is. I'm sorry if it's not. I'm not a Swiftie. I'm just trying. Okay, I'm sorry. Next one. What is your favorite author for books? I don't think I have one yet. I'm still just getting into reading once again, so I will say that I don't have one yet. How's your dad's finger as well? Oh my god, thank you so much for asking. You're awesome. How do you remember that? Okay, if you don't know, my dad put his finger on a blender, industrial blender at work, and like inside of the blender, and he cut his finger. He had to get 11 stitches. He doesn't feel anything right now on his finger, unfortunately. It's already closed, it's healed, but it got damaged on his nerves, so he's not feeling anything, but thankfully he's all right, he's fine. Just he doesn't feel a lot on that finger. Next one, recommend any good TV or movies lately? A+ for reading a ton, thought. Thank you, I'm just very proud. I have not been watching any TV show or movie, to be completely honest. Every single free moment that I have of my day, I take my Kindle, I take my book, and I just read. That's everything that I've been doing. The last TV show that I saw was Annie with an E, and I actually loved it. I am just very mad that it got canceled. So the final was just like, it left us with like a lot of questions and a lot of like desire to keep watching, so that's not cool. Bridgerton, of course, is my favorite. Money Heist is really good. I love Never Have I Ever. I love I have a highlight on my Julia and Georgia. It's also really good. I have a highlight on my Instagram, and it's called TV shows, and there's like a bunch in there. Those are all my favorite. For movies, I love The Hunger Games. It's my favorite movie. I love what else? Barbie is really good. I really enjoy it. I think I'm gonna watch it again this Tuesday, which I'm very excited. Next one, favorite show right now is Bridgerton. It is, sorry, it is. What really makes you angry? What makes me angry? I hate when people are mean to someone else. It doesn't have to be me. It can be anybody else. Just being mean, I don't understand. Last time I was like at Publix, and there was a guy being mean at a woman because she went to the cashier that is like supposed to be maximum of 10 items, and she had like 12, and he was like being super mean to her, like, what were you thinking? Like, don't you see? Are you blind? And I'm like, chill, like you don't have to be mean. You don't. So I don't like that. That makes me angry. That makes me want to slap some people. I don't like when people are mean. I think that's it. that just makes me super angry. Have you got plans to travel? I don't have any plans to travel. No. If you could choose to do anything for a day, what would you do? My introvert side of me will say reading. Because I honestly just love it. I just love it. But my extrovert, it will be traveling. Probably a road trip somewhere, going everywhere. I could read in my car if I want to, and then like just seeing other places and eating different foods from different places, like maybe small businesses and stuff. I love traveling so much. You guys have answered so many questions. How many? It's 37 minutes. I hope you guys don't mind. I'm gonna until this, when this video shuts down, I'm not even gonna say bye, okay? I'm just gonna record until the camera shuts down, because it has 4% of battery. So we're gonna just hurry up and do what we can. If you could dye your hair any color, what color would it be? I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I would just stay like this. I don't think any other color fits my face. What is one hobby or activity that you would like to try? Rock climbing. I love that. Surfing. I wish. I get stressed. 3%. Next one. How long does it take for hair to recover after years of malnutrition? I don't really know. I didn't track the time, but guys, I'm super happy. Look at my hair right now. It looks so beautiful. Just keep eating. Be patient with your body, with yourself, and just keep doing what you're doing. Don't give up, and you got this. Next one. Tips on facing fear foods. Go. Just go and do it. Do it as many times as possible, as much as you can, and do it multiple times. You don't have to pick a day or a time or an hour. No, do it. Do it as much as you can until they are no longer a fear. If you can in the beginning, go with someone else, because it will be easier for you, for your brain to shut down and whatever, and for you to get distraction. That's the best. When and why did you say it's enough, I want to recover? When my body was trying to tell me something. When I started having like all the pain and things like that, and after my wisdom teeth surgery, when I realized like I need to be healthy, like my body really needs to feel okay. Do you still count calories? No. And do you consider yourself completely recovered? That's a really hard question, like a really hard. Because some days I say like yes completely, but then I have bad body image days and I'm like I don't know. So I don't know, I'm just vibing right now. I'm happy. I don't know, I don't think about it. Not a question, but please make more videos in Spanish. I would love to learn. I will try. I promise I will try. Guys, it's about to the place you find the most peace is place, the library, I don't know, the beach, yes. Which do you like better from Chick-fil-A, the wrap, the sandwich, or nuggets? I love them all, but if I would say one, it will be the wrap. I don't know, I think like it's bigger and I just really like it. The tortilla, it's really good. I love it. Favorites? No. I don't know. Do you drink alcohol? Alcohol. I do not drink alcohol. I don't like it. I got drunk once and I hated it. I did a story time on TikTok, if you want to go watch it, on the reason why I do not drink. All Your Perfects is my favorite book by her. So good. I really enjoy that book. All Your Perfects, really enjoyed. I thought I wasn't going to enjoy it, but I did. Have you seen the new episode of The Summer I Turned Pretty? I have not, because I've been reading and I honestly cringe a little bit with The Summer I Turned Pretty. I might give it a try once again, but it's not my favorite. ¿Cómo aprendiste a hablar un inglés tan fluido? Practicándolo, hablándolo mucho, lo que más puedas. I think that's it, guys. I don't see any other questions, so I'm just gonna delete them all. And I was actually able to say bye, so that's pretty nice. I love you guys so much. My camera is about to die. I'm deleting all the screenshots right now, and it's about 6:50, and I recorded for 41 minutes, which is a lot. But I love you guys. You're awesome. Thank you so much for watching the video, making comments, sending me messages. It really means a lot to me. You guys are like my friends. I wish I could respond to all of you every single time of the day that you guys write me. That's it. I I love you so, so much.